Navy SEAL Chris Anderson was the only survivor of a helicopter crash in Afghanistan that killed 11 members of his team. He woke up in a military hospital in Germany 3 days later, broken and burned, with injuries that should have killed him. But he was alive, and they weren't. When he was stable enough to understand what had happened, Chris decided on a new mission. He would attend every funeral, meet every family, and deliver personal messages from their loved ones. For 6 months, still recovering with a cane and heavy pain medication, Chris traveled across America, reliving the worst day of his life at every service. California, Texas, North Carolina, Michigan, everywhere his brothers had left families behind. Families asked the same questions at every funeral. Did he suffer? Was he scared? Did he say anything at the end? Did he think about us? Chris lied every time, telling them their sons, husbands, and fathers were brave, that their deaths were instant, that their last words were about love. The truth was darker. The helicopter had burned, some had been conscious, and there had been terror and pain. But the families needed peace, and Chris gave it, carrying the real truth alone, every lie feeling like a betrayal of his brother's memory. Years later, at a veterans event in D.C., the widow of his team leader, Commander Jake Morrison, approached him and said, "Thank you for the lies. I know what you did." She hugged him and whispered, "You carried their deaths so we could carry their lives. That's real courage. That's what makes you a hero." Chris still attends memorials every year, not because he has to, not because anyone expects it, but because sometimes the last man standing must stand for everyone who can't, must carry the weight of truth so others can carry the lightness of memory. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is lie, if that lie gives someone peace.